when you walk out of the sanctuary, you'll want to go west over to the Lost Woods. And Kakariko Village. And then go north here to enter the Lost Woods. This game's version of the Lost Woods is a lot better than the first game's. You can't actually get truly lost in it. You can not know where you are, you know, but you don't have to, there's no series where you have to go in certain directions, like in the first one. Anyways, you want to walk north through that log and cut some bushes down and grab the mushroom, which later on we'll give to the witch at her hut, and she'll make you some magic powder. And then walk over to the circle of bushes and cut down to the middle one to get a heart piece. Then drop down the ledge and walk out. And that's all we can do in the Lost Woods right now. Now you'll want to head down to Kakariko Village. Fight these guys for some hearts if you're running low. There are lots of things to do in town. First we'll want to go west and drop down this ledge here into the little stone basin kind of thing. And that'll get us some bombs in the chest right there. And then a bunch of rupees over here. And any area on a wall that just it looks kind of cracked, or maybe just like a different color or whatever, you can most likely bomb those. There are certain ones later on that are fakes sometimes. And if you go up, you can get a heart piece there. You can just drop down the ledge now and go back up. Now we'll want to go right down to it was an old hideout for some thief. His name was Blind. You'll actually fight him later on in the game. It's kind of weird. You'll want to push the blocks like I am right here, so that you get all the rupees. And then bomb in the north wall. And if you remember when we were going through the sewers, right before we came up to the sanctuary, there were some cracked walls. We can't get back to those till later in the game, but you'll definitely want to go back there once we can. Here, now head south and you can buy a bottle from this guy right here for 100 rupees, which shouldn't be very bad at all right now. You can catch certain stuff and put it in it. But first you'll need the bug catching net from this kid right in this room, right here. He'll lend his to you. And if you look up at the wall up here, you'll see there's a painting of Mario right there. A little cameo for you. Anyways, head out and enter the back of that long house and open up the chest. You'll get another magic bottle, which is fairly unusual for a Zelda game to have 2 bottles. You know, pretty much right as you started. About. If you go to the bottom left corner, you'll find a little storehouse. Oh, and here, you can use the bug catching net right here to catch a fairy, if you happen to find one. And you'll just automatically put it in your bottle. If you walk in here, you'll find a bunch of rupees. And, well, not a whole bunch of rupees. Mainly some bombs and arrows and stuff. Now we'll want to exit through the south end of town. And then we can go to the left here through these people's house. This guy's actually sealed the door to his brother's room. Kinda cruel, really. But he can still get out, though, but he's gotta jump the ledge. And you know, if he ever does go out, he can't get back in. Talk to her, and then you'll have to go real fast up through here. You have to get to the end in 15 seconds. If you just absolutely cannot do it, you can come back later with the Pegasus boots after you beat the first dungeon. But that gets your hearts up to 5 real quick. Then we'll want to keep going east here. Up there is the, I think it's called the Sacred Grove, something like that. You can get the flute there later on in the game, but you have to go to what's called the Dark World, which you'll see later on. Keep going east, past your house, until you come to this bridge right here, and go across it, and to the right. Actually, where we're trying to get to is right there. That little house that looked kind of in the circle. It's down in a ditch. That's where it's Sahasrala or something like that. That's where he lives. An old man that knows about the 7 wise men and stuff. And he'll tell you that, oh well, no, that's after the first dungeon. Well, he'll say you need to get the 3 legendary pendants to get the Master Sword. And that you need to go to the East Palace, which is right near his house. And then you can bomb a hole in this wall. And yeah, Link's so cruel. He just walks into people's houses. He doesn't care. And blows a hole in the wall. They don't seem to mind. Not like in most Zelda games where you uncover a secret area and some people will say, "Pay me for the door repairs." I always hated those. Because I get all excited that I found a little secret area. Then realize it cost me 100 rupees, you know. Go to the, you want to head to the top right hand corner to get to the palace and enter it, and that's the end of part 2.